Let's jump into this week's What Are They Thinking love reading for your astrological sign. Hello Cancers, this is your What Are They Thinking spread. What we're going to do is take a look at your partner, your future partner, your possible partner, and see what they're thinking. What are they going through? What are they hiding? What do you need to know in order to make things go smoothly, you know? Okay, so what I'm going to do, before I go on, I want to mention that this reading is for 3 months, either 3 months in the past or 3 months in the future. But once those 3 months are up, these energies will dissipate and we will need to do the reading again, okay, Cancer? So I am going to pick 5 cards to indicate them and what they're going through, and 1 card to indicate how you fit into all that. So let's get started. I'm going to cut the cards. And here we go, Cancer. First card for you is the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. Goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, I think I can see. Okay, I'm not going to jump ahead. Cancer, you are the 9 of Swords. Okay, well that makes a lot of sense to me because this person is running themselves ragged, trying to make ends meet in some way, or, you know, trying to upgrade their career, trying to make more money, trying to pay the bills. There's just so much that they want to do and so little resources, and by resources it could just be time. I mean, the 8 of Wands for many people, for many readers, will read as fast movement. Well, yes, it's fast movement, but it's a lot of overwhelm. You know, it's a lot coming at you at once. And look at this. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Day to day, dealing with financials. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Working on upgrading our careers, our skills, our talents in order to make more money. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And this seems to me like a goal that this person is looking to be the person who is able to master all of these all this financial abundance. So they're looking to master this financial abundance. It is a lot of stuff for them to do. We have the 3 of Wands, which is a choice in moving forward. So the 2 of Wands is facing that choice, and the 3 of Wands is taking that choice and moving forward with it. And so perhaps you were a part of this, or maybe you're feeling like you have been left behind because they have their back to you and you feel like they're moving away. You feel like they're slipping through your fingers, but it may not be because that they're losing interest. It just may be that they're, for one thing, they are constantly working. They're becoming a workaholic. They are working so hard to acquire this abundance that you are feeling overwhelmed with fear that they may be moving away from you. And you know, learning all this new stuff is also putting them on a different life track. So you feel like they're moving away from you, they're going on a different life track, they are making a decision to move in a direction in which they have turned their back on you. And they are overwhelmed with all this decision, all this action, all these events that are going on around them, that they have no time for you. So if you are part of a couple and you are feeling neglected, because your partner is spending too much time at work or school or whatever in order to upgrade their ability to manifest this abundance. Perhaps it's time to stop just obsessing about it, because the Nine of Swords is all in it. Well, it's in your head. You're being in your head all the time and concerned about things that are going. It's time to bring that out and talk to them. And it may be a bit of a challenge because they seem to have their back to you because they're concerned. They're dealing with all these things all at once. They're juggling all these things. So, Cancer, I wish there was something I could say to you. I mean, there's no card that says this is what you need to do about it. The only thing I can say is communicate, which I say all the time. You know, I should just have a card that says communicate, communicate. And then I could flash that in front of the camera. But obviously there is some sort of lack of communication in terms of letting them know that your needs are not being met. And instead of trying to cope with that alone, you need to bring them in as a partner and say, look, if we are going to move forward together, we need to be more on the same page. You can't keep moving off in this direction that doesn't include me. And that is essentially what this tells me, is that they are moving in a direction that doesn't include you, and you are worried about it. And okay, you can worry about it, but you need to do something about it. That is the caution here for singles, for coupled. Well, for singles, I mean, the concern could be for singles. It could be that you are no longer in a league with the person whom you want to be with. Does that make sense? You've been left behind. You've been outgrown. Someone has outgrown you. And this is causing some anguish, because you know that to keep up with someone, you have to be there on the same page with them. You need to be working, you need to be upgrading, you need to be moving in that direction, and maybe you just aren't interested in doing that. So it's possible you're going to have to change the kind of partner that you're looking for, because this fast-paced people who are constantly on the go and constantly on their phones, checking emails and stuff like that, you're very sad, but those kind of people don't appeal to you any longer. And this is just for some Cancerians out there. I mean, not for everyone, obviously, but and you don't know where to turn. You're concerned. Is like, I don't like this anymore. I don't like this, being with this type of person, because they don't give me enough quality time. They don't give me enough personal time. And maybe you're with someone and they're like that, and you don't want to lose them, but you realize that that's not the kind of person that you want to be with. So there is a lot of disconnect, both with singles and with coupled Cancerians, that there is kind of this diverging path ahead of you, and you see it, you're looking forward at it, and you see it, and you see that they're on a different path than you are on, and it's concerning you, and you don't know what to do to bring some peace of mind to yourself, or to bring some to bring this person back to you, closer to you. So there is no card that says exactly what is going to happen, whether or not this person is going to move into a different future than you are at. So that tells me that there is a good possibility that just by talking it out and letting the other person know your needs, that you and your fears, you know, like if you're just afraid that they are moving towards a different future than you, then they're no longer on the same page as you. Maybe that will be enough to change the way that they view the relationship and give you more of what you need. Okay, Cancerians, I hope that was helpful. I hope that brought some insight to you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. So, thank you again for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Please remember to like, comment, and continue to subscribe. And please, please, please don't forget to tell 2 friends about my channel, so if they need to hear these messages, it will get to them. Thank you so much for being here. This is Dot. Until next time, bye for now. So, thank you again for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Damn, I have an itch. Oh my god, I'm just looking at a big ball of itch. Oh. I really need to keep looking at that to just remember 2 sentences. Jesus Louise. To subscribe. Don't forget to tell 2 friends about my channel, because if they need to hear these messages. Oh, are you doing the blinky blinky thing again? Is that? Oh, I hate doing the blinky blinky thing. And as usual, don't forget to tell 2 friends about my channel, because they may also need to hear the messages within my readings. Stop scratching your nose.